You know what? I'm gonna cut my mic off real quick. Hold on.
Yep. What's poppin', everybody? It's John. Had some conversations. Our NFL weekly recapping week 8. Got my boy Pat in the building. My boy Greedy in the building.
Yes,
Pat, say
sir.
what's
What's
up.
going on?
Oh, there we go. All right, people. There we go. Yep. So you already know what the deal is. We about to get into it. We got let me pull it up on my phone. Thursday night football. We had one between the Ravens and the Buccaneers. Ravens beat the Bucks 27-22. Let's see here. Lamar Jackson got that W. He went 27 for 33, 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Tom Brady went 26 for 44, 325, one touchdown, no interceptions. For Baltimore, Edwards had 11 carries for 65 yards. Drake had 7 for 62. Jackson had 9 for 43. Likely had 6 receptions for 77 yards. Robinson had 6 for 64. Let's see what the Buccaneers rushers and Tampa Bay rushing. Fournette 9 carries, 24 yards. White 4 carries, 19 yards. Fournette also had a touchdown. Evans, big game, 6 receptions, 123 yards. Godwin 6 receptions for 75. Yeah, man. Tom Brady takes another L. Lamar Jackson finally gets a win. I know he needed that.
Yeah.
Ravens sitting at 5-3. Bucks sitting at 3-5. Yeah, man. Bucks on a 2-game winning streak, I believe.
Yeah, that's good. Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Huh?
No, go ahead.
You was gonna say what?
Lamar did his thing.
That was a tough game for the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
that was too many drops, man. Their skill positions.
They needed that game to low key bounce back in a way. Yeah. That's for damn sure.
Hell yeah. Needed that. I know Lamar. We know he's trying to secure the bag.
They should pay him.
Good win for him.
Yeah, so he
beating the GOAT.
He needed that W. Show for show. Oh my God.
The Bucks just got to lock in. That's it. Got the talent. They just dropping. They're not focused. They got too much going on. And hella drops.
Mm-hmm.
And the offensive play calling there. I don't know what you shouldn't want LeBron James and Tom Brady to carry your team right now. Like they put in their work. This is like they put, you know what I mean? You want them to do it in like the fourth quarter, not the whole game. You only ran the ball with Leonard 9 times, 10. I think they rushed it like 12 times, maybe more. But that's not enough. You just passing, one dimensional. Then on top of it, your receivers they just ain't the playmakers. That's what I'm saying. Everybody want to talk about Gronk being old or Gronk and Antonio Brown being crazy, but they don't drop nothing. They don't drop that. They don't drop those, man. That was bad.
And Tom Brady, but he was throwing. I saw a lot of balls. I was in the dirt, man.
Yeah, his line. That's
a lot of balls in the dirt. He was bad.
So how much help was it? With Bill. Bill knew that. I'm telling you, just because he wouldn't want Bill. He'll go run the ball, or just like the Rams did us. We'll speak about that later. At first half, them screenplays. It's like Byron, man. I don't know. Byron left us the offensive coordinator still, right?
Yep.
But he was calling. Look, Byron, I'm watching the game. Byron's calling the right plays, bro. I'm watching Evans and Godwin, and they running straight down the field wide open. He just ain't throwing the ball down the field.
Something ain't right. And I'm not here, and I do not care about. Hey, Tom don't want to lie, man. But I'm here for it. Man. He could.
I'm for all of it. I'm for all of it. He said it today. Like he's got to face adversity, whatever it is. Even if it's on the field or off the field, he got to face it. Well, brother, you ain't facing something.
Them Ravens, though, man, we got to give them Ravens some credit, though. Now they just got Roquan Smith. It's about to be that defense. They're trying to get it back.
Defense just got a lot better for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find this because Tom Brady had, he had made some comments. But I just like how he kept it real, man. He was saying at the end of the day, we just regular people. We go through things, right?
Yeah.
His just happened to be in the limelight. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's affecting his play, but some got to give for the Bucks, man,
Well, see,
because it's
that's the
starting.
thing. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I don't. I know I was saying last week. You never want to count Tom Brady out.
Nah, but hey, he ain't like he
In
used
that
to be
three and
though.
five, you know.
But
Hey,
yeah,
the Niners was
and
3-5 last year at this time, and we was
but
an interception away. So, and that was with Jimmy G. So you damn sure going to do that with Tom. But just because his personal life may be or may not be affecting him, it shouldn't be affecting his teammates. Then they dropping passes, they missing calls, they not running. You know what I mean? They not tackling. It's too much going on besides just Tom Brady. Everybody want to make him the scapegoat. Yeah, he ain't doing what ain't normal Tom, but he's still top half of the league. I mean, he ain't got no help now. That's the thing. What happened to that roster that everybody was talking about?
BA still there though. He just in the office.
He ain't dead. Yeah, that's too much.
He's in the
Sometimes that's
office.
a lot. Hey,
Like
you better actually.
does he need BA on the sideline?
Who said he
Because,
needed him?
because
I think it's Bill. Yeah,
hold
I
on.
feel that.
No,
Yeah,
because he
I
hold
feel
on
that.
because he won with BA. He won with BA. So you trying to tell me he can't win with what's coach name right now? God forgive me, Jesus.
Oh, you talking about the damn it, Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles. You trying to
Yeah.
tell me that BA's in the offense and Todd Bowles on the sideline, he can't win with that?
No, we're not. Tom can. It's the other players. That's what I brung up Gronk and Antonio Brown. You see, certain things ain't going the same way. That they don't have that same championship roster. Just like the Lakers won that championship and blew it up, and you see we ain't been right since. You know what I mean? It takes a real dog to win. And you got rid of them dogs. They got half the line in Cincinnati. You see what just happened to them. Hey, it ain't just all on Brady. That's what I'm saying. but it's the quarterback though. If it was anybody else, they will be on him.
That's why I brought
So
up BA though. That's why I brought up BA.
Yeah,
like,
he need to be down there.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that for me, this is how I look at it. Outside looking in, that they give all this respect because they damn near got the same roster, man. They damn near got the same roster. Look it up. They damn near got the same roster, but
They're missing 5 people.
BA, come on. It's 53-man roster. You know,
Not everybody's a leader. Not everybody a leader, Greedy.
He got leaders on there. Mike Evans a leader. God was
Not
a
everybody.
leader.
Mike Evans a leader.
Let me finish. You're not letting me get my point across. So they give BA all the respect they went for him, but what Todd Bowles, he don't get no respect as a. See what I'm saying? Like it's weird to me. Like he stepping as a head coach now. Everything, all the shit hit the fan. Like, hey, no one wants to play. No one wants to be a leader. And hold on, it was saying a few years ago. It's the same.
Hey, speak on it,
Bruce. Bruce and Arians. Now I see where you're going with it, but Bruce Arians, he's an offensive-minded, coach, and that's the problems right now. The scheming is not there. That's what I'm seeing looking in. And Todd Bowles is a defensive coach, so when the defense wasn't getting stops, I'll put that on Todd. It's kind of like with the Niners with Kyle Shanahan. Our offense was ass, and I don't see how it could with him. Like, if anything should be good to be that, but it was the opposite. Now it's flipped, but it comes back to that respect. And you know where it goes to what you've been talking about. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It come down there. He don't got to hold the locker room. That's it.
Right. Exactly.
That's it.
Sure.
They don't want to play for him. They don't want. See, not everybody. Tom losing his family still trying to win. You know what I mean?
Man,
that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
And you got rookies in here and everybody who just got the bag that ain't the same kind of people. You know what I mean? And Byron Leftwich, man, I don't even, but I keep it funky. I talk about anybody. It's not about the color. If you're not producing, and the damn offense, he's not scheming. That's why I was talking mess about Kyle Shanahan, but that boy nice. He just be irritating me a little bit. I just be on him. That offense just schemes. It's that coordinator, man.
I'm glad we got
that coordinator.
You got a good coach, man.
Do y'all see the Pat? You see the Bucks making it to the playoffs, bro?
Yes, honestly, I do. And that's what's crazy because that roster, I mean, the NFC's wide open right now.
There you
And
go.
we were just last year. That's what we said about like 3 weeks ago. I'm telling you, we're not kids no more. We know certain things is going to happen. You are not going to be able to sit here and tell me Tom Brady is not going to be able to right the ship. Now, it might be harder for the Packers because they ain't got no talent at wide receiver, but they still got Aaron Rodgers. I'm damn near turf if they going to get there too. But are they going to win? That's the question. That's the question.
What about you, Greedy? You think they going to the playoffs?
Yes. And like you said, the NFC the South is wide open.
Yeah, they gonna win. They're not even out of their division yet.
You got Atlanta Falcons leading it. Come on.
And now, shout out DJ Moore. That boy nice, man. I can't believe it. That shouldn't have been no penalty. Oh my.
Y'all think Bruce smiling right now?
That's some hating shit. Yeah, if he is, that's gonna be some hating. I'll be hating. I don't know. I would say no. I'm gonna say no because Bruce is not smiling because he purposely tried to set up Todd Bowles for success. He didn't give him. He didn't. He tried to give him what he needed. It's not. That. So I think it's more on him.
If you check, that's a good point. That's a good point right there, Pat. Because if you check BA resume, he the one who has got minorities in the door, helped get minorities in the door.
For sure.
So no, I don't.
So because he already knows they're gonna blame it.
Maybe he does have a way with the players. You feel me?
Yeah.
His whole persona. You feel me? So I could be it. Never know.
Real talk. And we know AB wasn't easy to deal with, and I think that
boy nice.
Right. And BA put Tom Brady in his place. He's like, remember he came? He's like, man, we're gonna treat him like he's the regular football player. We don't care if his name is Tom Brady.
Not saying that Todd Bowles isn't doing that. Okay, we're not saying Todd Bowles isn't doing that. Okay, we're just saying
he's not doing enough of it.
Yeah, you can't lead man too far, man. The coach can only do so much.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got Denver Broncos finally got a win. 21 over the Jags. 21 over the Jags, 17. Russell Wilson went 18 for 30, 252 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Latavius Murray, 14 carries, 46 yards. Gordon, 9 carries, 29. Russell Wilson had another 4 carries for 17. Let's see what the receivers do. Greg Dulcich, 4 receptions for 87. Judy, 6 receptions for 63. Hamler had 2 for 52.
Man, the big ass kid.
Down. Yeah. And then Tyler Lawrence went 18 for 31, 133 yards, 1 touchdown. He had 2 interceptions. ETN, 22 carries for 156 yards.
He's getting busy.
Yeah, he had a big game.
He's getting his legs back under him.
Yes, sir. Evan Ingram, 4 receptions for 55 yards.
Man, Kirk, I know you missed.
And then, like I said, that defense had 2 sacks, 2 interceptions for Denver.
They just took a hit now.
Man, Jags had it. They had it. They just fold under pressure because they're so young.
They don't know how to win yet.
Yeah, exactly. Once they learn how to win, the Jags are going to be nice, man. They're going to be solid.
Look, you notice what they did.
They got to take the lumps right now. That's all.
On defense, they let Russell Wilson get out of that pocket, and he went back to old Russell Wilson. That's the thing. That's always you got to keep him in the pocket. Yeah, that's.
I'm about to start calling him Sierra
Wilson. I wouldn't disrespect him that bad, but yeah, he poodle. He's still not. He got to step it up. Nigga getting too much money. I ain't counting his pockets, but he got to step it up. He got to step it up.
His goodies was looking spoiled for a second. For real. I know they're happy to get a win in Denver. And we see this might be what they needed. They probably needed one to turn it around.
They got worse.
You said they got worse?
I feel like they got worse. They just traded Bradley Chubb.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They done traded some pieces.
And to me, that game that they won against Jags should have won that game.
Yes, they lost it.
I'm looking at the game like, this is horrible. You feel like, wow, man. Like, man,
oh my God,
Jags, if you don't pull this out.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that game was a loss for the Denver Broncos. I didn't see them playing well. I think like Russell Wilson got lucky with a young team.
If the Broncos were in the NFC this year, I would be able to say they might be able to sneak up on something in the playoffs because it's only top heavy out there. But then the AFC, they're gonna get ran out the water. They probably get if they even get there. Ain't nobody afraid of them. They not stopping nobody. Ain't nobody afraid of them. But that's a win. They got to give them that win.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm at they trading those pieces. I'm like, are they just like F it?
Look, they about to put two. They about to see.
Are we looking forward to next year? Is that what they saying? Because I don't think they won that trade. I mean, they got I believe a draft pick.
No, they got a draft pick. They got a first rounder, but Bradley Chubb. They haven't. That defense has been taking hits. They are still, in the top half, but they've been taking hits the last couple of years anyway from losing Vaughn and then Chubb. Now that's their identity, and then Randy Gregory, he's injury prone. So, I mean, and then that's why the Niners let go of DJ Jones too. They got some pieces there, but they got to be there. That's the problem, availability. But it's not gonna be the same. I feel like they put too much pressure on Russell again. That's what's gonna happen. And I don't see them scoring, averaging 30 points a game. They're gonna have to. I don't know.
That's out. That's out. They definitely not
playing to the Dolphins.
They 21. Yes, the Dolphins. 21-17. Like 21 points. They won. They wins. They beat us 11-10, and that was Jimmy G's first game back. And a lot of things, no excuses, but come on, man. We just put up last game, 30-something with these now. So they're going to have problems, but.
And they sent Chase Edmonds over there and a 2024 fourth round pick.
Yeah, they still got running backs. What I'm saying this year.
They still got running backs in Miami, so they
it's
they
the
won.
schemes. Miami won. They just got Jeff Wilson from us.
That was big. That was big for Miami. Now you're gonna protect Tua. You're gonna
in that defense.
Defense. Oh yeah. Okay, I see you, Miami. That was a power move.
I know they just lost one of their starting linemen in Miami, so that line been for the most part been a problem. So we're gonna see what happens down there.
So you replace great defense with.
Go ahead.
I say you replace great defensive lineman for offensive lineman, pretty much.
Real talk. As they say, that defense wins championships.
Yes, sir.
That is. Hey.
You gotta produce in a running game. You gotta have a solid running game. So, Atlanta Falcons 37 to Carolina Panthers 24. Yeah. Marcus Mariota went 20 for 28, 253 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Caleb Huntley has 16 carries for 91 yards. Marcus Mariota has 6 for 43. Pitts had 5 receptions for 80 yards. Bird had 3 for 67. PJ Walker, 19 for 36, 117 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And this is a game Carolina could have won, but
man,
it happens.
Horrible
call at the end of the game. Wow.
Yeah. That was not unsportsmanlike at all.
Yeah. Took off his helmet.
Flag. Off the field.
Off
the field though. Like he caught the touchdown, he's off the field. All you know is he walking back to the sideline. He's not on the extra point. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, weird.
But we can never express ourselves. That's the problem again.
Yep.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That was here we go.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yep. They wanted to keep our helmet on. They don't want the fans to see who we are. They wanted to keep the helmet on. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And we all know, man, football players want to be like the basketball players. Basketball players.
They want to be seen, yep.
They want to be seen. They want to show face. They got their family in the stands. They got people watching. They want to show face.
That was a hell of a play, too. But with that being said, you still had a chance.
Why can't they show their face? You feel me? These guys make billions off these men names. You feel me? Why can't they show their face? And enjoy the game and be excited about the play.
It's slowly changing. NCAA is getting paid now. They getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, slowly but surely. Foreman for Carolina had 26 carries for 118
he
yards,
was running
Yeah.
through it.
3 TDs. Yeah, he was a problem. Spencer Brown had 6 carries for 27. PJ Walker had 1 carry for 20. DJ Moore 6 receptions for 152. Marshall Jr. 4 receptions for 87. Sullivan had 1 reception for 33. I mean, I'm excited to see what PJ Walker continues to be.
Me
See what
too.
he grows into. He came
Man, I
out
hope
at a
somebody
big
give him a
game.
chance.
Yeah, I want to see what he do.
Man,
But
like I
not
said,
much going on with these two teams. Carolina 2-6.
That's
Falcons
why
are
the
4.
that's why the Bucks making the playoffs because what you just said right
yeah, yeah,
there.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. All right, who we got next? We're gonna move it along in this Dallas game. See what's going on in Dallas. So Cowboys 49 to the Chicago Bears 29. Dak Prescott went 21 for 27, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Pollard had 14 carries for 131 yards, 3 TDs. Dak had 5 carries for 34. Uh, Davis had 8 for 23. Let's see. CD Lamb, 5 receptions for 77 yards. Schultz had 6 for 74. Gallup had 4 for 49. Justin Fields went 17 for 23, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. Trevor Simeon, 1 for 1, 5 yards. Herbert, 16 carries for 99 yards, 1 TD. Fields had 8 carries for 60 yards, 1 TD. Not bad. Montgomery had 15 carries for 53 yards. Mooney, 5 receptions, had 2 receptions for 24. Montgomery had 3 for 22.
They just got
So,
chased now. That's big.
Say what?
Got
uh,
chased. They just got Chase Claypool now.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, it's going down.
And the Bears.
Dallas D also had 4 sacks, so
Right.
that definitely influenced the game. But I mean, Dallas sitting at 6-2, Chicago sitting at 3-5. It's definitely a game that they wanted to win. Right, obviously
NFC game.
you contain Justin Fields. Right, you'll definitely beat Chicago.
They
So
need better coordinators.
mhm, absolutely.
Are we believers in the Cowboys or what?
Oh no.
Man, I mean they got a solid defense, and we're
Yeah.
gonna see
Only
what
way
Dak
you
do. Is Dak gonna
only way
continue to
you
be Dak?
only way you beating Cowboys is exactly how we beat them last year in the playoffs. Run it down their throat. You run it down their throat, you got a chance to keep them off the field. And all the top NFC teams right now can all do that. The Eagles can run it down their throat. The Niners can run it down their throat. The Vikings. So I mean,
So no. So
Mhm.
no. So you're not a believer.
I'm a believer in them as they're going to make the playoffs. They might win a playoff game, but
Mhm.
but
Same story,
that's it.
different year.
It's the same thing. Type. Yeah, I'm not. I believe more in this. Well, actually, I believe more in this Cowboys team than I do the Eagles, even though the Eagles are undefeated. Does that make sense? You catch that?
Yep. Yep.
because
Yep.
because
Mm-hmm.
but they dangerous. Just but the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
part.
Exactly.
I hear you.
They Cowboys. Dak Prescott gonna be Dak Prescott. They gonna have a nice record. They gonna get into the playoffs.
And only
They
score
might
like
win it.
14
Might win a
points.
game. Yeah, but same old, same old. If they make it to the second round this year, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, facts.
I'd be
Because they
very
ain't gonna get
surprised.
no bye. They might. Well, it might get a bye because they still play the Eagles again, and the Eagles will lose. Just not right now. They will lose, but
Not to the Cowboys.
they gonna lose to somebody. I feel that roster. Ooh, they got nasty too, man. Them Eagles.
Yes.
They just got another roster.
Yes.
Hey,
A rusher,
They're
man.
honestly,
too.
the Eagles might mess around and go. I think they might go undefeated. Because honestly,
Man.
you beat the Cowboys, you beat the Giants. Ain't nobody else really on their schedule.
Right.
And that's
It
the
ain't.
thing. But
They didn't
so
pick
they don't
up
have
Robert
nobody.
Quinn.
Yeah, that's the thing that's scary. We saw this before with the Patriots. The Patriots roster was way better than this damn Eagles roster, but we didn't expect them to go undefeated. And then they made it all the way to the end and lost. But I don't see no leaders on this Eagle team that's gonna really be able to keep the floor going. I would rather lose if I'm an Eagle fan. I would rather lose here in the next couple of weeks than go undefeated to the playoffs because it's gonna hurt them worse. They don't have nobody on their team that's really been there like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Go ahead, Pat.
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but I mean, not everybody's a winner. And when you get in there, they come on, man. The Lions, they are undefeated. They won games this regular season, but they are not scaring me. I'm sitting here at 4-4, and I'm still okay with that. Like we see the Eagles, They're not scary. Now the Chiefs or damn Bills, damn niggas is scary right now. You know, because the offense, the Eagles ain't doing to you. Stop the run game. Stop the run game of the Eagles. Then what?
Jalen Hurts, hey, he's a winner, bro.
He's a
winner. He's a winner. He's a champion. And he's leading that team, and he got that team on his back. Now he's got Robert Quinn on that D line to add to what they was already doing. That's a problem. That makes them Super Bowl contenders, if you ask me.
No, I'm not saying they're not Super Bowl contenders. I'm not saying they're not. Don't get. I know they're undefeated for a reason, but we're not. I'm seeing. You got to understand what type of fan we talk about. You know, we know. I'm not a Raiders fan. Okay, we talking about real teams here that can play. It's only so much you could do though. Like it's only 4 teams every year when it comes.
I'm talking football. I ain't talking Raiders. I'm talking football.
I'm talking football. I know. I'm talking football. That's what I'm saying. The Eagles.
Look, hey, I say Jalen Hurts is probably one of the most outstanding leaders in the league right now. So when we talk about leadership, I think that's him. When we talk about experience, he does not have the experience, right? Hasn't had a deep playoff run, haven't had a championship run. But then we look at Joe Burrow, right?
Yep.
Joe Burrow last year, you see what he did. So I believe Jalen can do the same thing.
Yeah,
I think he has that team. I think everybody's bought into him as their quarterback, and everybody's bought into their leadership. I think when he speaks, they listen. I think that team has faith in him. I think they're a dangerous team right now. After seeing what they did to the Cowboys and how they stabilized that Cowboys defense, I think that sent the message to a lot of people.
You got to look at it. I raised you the same way you talking about how they did that to the Cowboys. See how they had to come back against the Lions, or about like 3 other games, like how they barely did that to the Steelers. The Steelers is ass. Steelers have nobody on there. Like, and they bet like, come on, man, it wasn't too much. They wasn't doing too much, but I understand a win is a win. It's regular season. Now, are they going to be able to do that to a let's say 49ers, Vikings, top teams right now? I don't think so. They haven't when they played against a top defense. I'm just saying, but we'll see.
We'll see. We're gonna see. I would love to see that.
I hope Jalen goes.
I love to see Eagles 49ers. I love to see Jalen Hurts go against that defense, and I love to see Jimmy G go against that Eagles defense. Now, Jimmy G or Jalen Hurts, I'm gonna ride with Hurts. Hurts for sure.
Oh, I mean, you ride with it right now, yeah. If you put Jalen Hurts in our system, nigga Kyle Shanahan will go stupid with him too. I understand that. But Jimmy G got what he got. If it comes down to who got to win this game out of Jimmy G and Jalen, I'm taking Jimmy off top.
Passing the ball? Hey, that defense, that's secondary.
To win the game. Hold on, you act like, look, you've been seeing, like, don't get it twisted.
To win the game, you just said to win the game.
To win the game, Jimmy G has won. He has proven. What has Jalen done besides in regular season? Come on now. Don't just talk about, because let's talk football. Winning. Jimmy G has marched multiple times for game-winning drives in the regular season and then got to the playoffs, and we won too, but lost because of leads. Now, I'm not saying that nigga's Patrick Mahomes. I'm not saying that. Jalen Hurts ain't drove a shit. Didn't they make the playoffs last year?
Ever since he been there.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened last year?
As a rookie, did Kobe win it all?
Hey, we did everybody ask you all this. We damn sure ain't saying he Kobe. No, I'm just facts. Wins.
Did Jordan win
Wins.
in
See,
2
we put a
years?
lot of pressure on these young quarterbacks.
Did Jordan win it in 2 years? No. Kobe didn't win it in 2 years. No.
Who said they won it in 2? Patrick Mahomes did. Patrick Mahomes did.
He's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jalen ain't no Patrick Mahomes.
I'm not saying that. We call Patrick Mahomes the baby goat, but Jalen's a bro. Ever since he got in the NFL, he's a winner. Before the NFL, he's been winning championships wherever he went, and he's undefeated now. Then he put Robert.
Look, you know I know Jalen. I know. Not even put Robert Quinn. They got a defense.
You act like you don't.
You ask me a question, and I'm gonna ride and stand on my 10 toes. Jimmy G is a winner. Check the stats. Jimmy G to win the game, one drive. Check the stats. I mean, he's done it multiple year after year. He got a contract for that. Nigga, I don't like the
nigga. We could see that matchup, and that's one that I'm gonna be looking for.
I hope so.
I want our takes on that when that matchup happens.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
All right. So let me see. All right, Miami 31, Detroit Lions 27.
Tua came back in there too.
29 for 36, 382 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Yeah, he did his thing. Mostert 14 carries for 64 yards, 2 of 5 for 19. Hill 12 receptions for 188.
Man.
Waddle 8 for 106, 2 TDs.
Ooh, them two.
Gesicki 3 for 38, 1 TD. Jared Goff 27 for 37, 321 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Williams 10 carries for 53 yards, 2 TDs. CJ Moore 1 for 13. Hawkinson 3 receptions for 80 yards. Raymond 2 for 76. Amon-Ra St. Brown
USC
69.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, Tua.
Sacks. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tua is way by far better than Teddy Bridgewater. Okay.
All right.
I wasn't trying to say that that he wasn't. He has the talent, but he has to produce. Now he has to produce, and he's producing. He's winning. So
he's been producing, but
no, he
did what he was supposed to do. He came back. Did what he was supposed to do.
So it still does the regular season, 8 games. It's only 8 weeks in, but he doing his thug, man. Their offense, think about that. They got our whisper. Yeah. McDaniel, the damn Dolphins is just the San Francisco 49ers of the AFC. Because they got our old coach, they got our old players. Now we just traded 2 running backs there.
No, they're the Dolphins. They're the Dolphins.
There you go. There you go.
Good.
They're the Dolphins. They're not the 49ers, they're the Dolphins, man.
Mozart there, Jeff Wilson now.
That's true, Brady.
So, no, that's that code, Kyle Shanahan, man. Now McDaniel's doing his thug though. They nice.
Yeah,
nice.
They are.
With Bradley now, that defense, they still got Byron Jones and Xavier. Yeah, they should be straight.
They're gonna be all right, man.
That's gonna be all right. The AFC playoffs is gonna be funky. It's gonna be funky.
That's for sure.
All right, we're gonna see what Tua do. I definitely see them getting to the playoffs. See them making a run. We're gonna see. I think it's gonna come down to coaching at the end of the day for them, because Tua has the weapons. He can get the ball to his weapons. They have a decent running game. Yeah. I think that was gonna come down to coaching. And
they got the run game now.
Dude's like a philosopher, man. He's
real talk.
He's good. He's like a young Phil Jackson of the NFL. Like, it's a trip the way he coaches. He trips me out.
That's what had people thinking. If it was him or Kyle, I'm telling you, it was hard.
He's definitely an interesting coach. Another one of those young coaches. I got to figure him out. I haven't.
He's a hell of a coach.
About him or heard him talk too much, but from the little that I have heard from him,
they cool as hell.
Cool. I like what he's doing over there.
We miss him, nigga. We miss him.
And I know Tua wants to play for this guy because coming out of his situation last year where they was trying to get rid of him. Yeah. Talking about he wasn't this, he wasn't that, he wasn't the quarterback. Oh boy, filed that lawsuit behind that firing. He was trying to get rid of Tua, but they wasn't having it. And Tua is proven with the help of Tyreek Hill, right?
Yeah, this ain't the same roster, yeah, but they nice for sure.
Yeah, it's not, but it's the same quarterback. You get what I'm saying? They putting up points offensively. They putting up points.
We're glad they gave him a chance to grow.
Exactly.
Not everybody get that.
And I think he appreciate that. He appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
You know? And again, let's go back to college, right? They benched Jalen in Alabama for him.
Mm-hmm.
Can't win a game. Bring Jalen back. No, he goes down. Brings Jalen back in. Jalen wins the game. You get what I'm saying? So obviously, he definitely he got some. I think he got a chip on his shoulder. I'll say that. He got to make some believers out of a lot of people. His job is on the line, but so far he's holding on to it. I think he's doing one hell of a job. I'm happy for him. We'll see what happens.
Best weapons in the league.
He does.
He has that for sure.
He does. And that defense ain't too bad either.
At all.
Shit.
Defense ain't too bad. Yeah, they just got So they building in Miami, man. It's been a long time for Miami. We know Miami been ass for years.
Welcome to Miami. Yeah, they've been ass.
You know what I'm saying? Ass for years.
I can't talk though, man. We've been ass for years too, man.
Well, I can't talk either, but shit, fuck it. I'm talking.
Damn, right. On the real.
For real.
Yeah,
all right.
Doesn't take that long.
Minnesota Vikings 6-1.
You got TJ, man.
They beat the Arizona Cardinals 34-26. Cardinals sitting at 3-5 now. Kirk Cousins 24 for 36, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Cook had 20 carries for 101 yards and a TD. Madison 5 carries, 40 yards, 1 TD. Kirk Cousins 4 carries, 22 yards and another rushing TD. That's Kirk Cousins with 3 TDs. Justin Jefferson 6 receptions, 98 yards. When Justin Jefferson has a good game, they win. Thielen 6 receptions for 67, and then Dalvin Cook had another 5 receptions for 30 yards there. Kyler Murray went 31 for 44, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he did have 2 interceptions. He had 6 carries as well for 36 yards. Benjamin had 9 carries for 22. Hopkins had 12 receptions for 159 yards and a TD. Moore had 7 receptions for 92 and a TD. Ertz had 4 receptions, 34 yards and a TD.
It comes down to pressure.
Yeah. What's up? What you think about Kirk Cousins, Greedy? Is he real, bro? Is he a real quarterback?
You like that?
He's a solid starting quarterback in this league.
You like that?
Yeah, by far. He's solid. There's only one team that can win.
Yeah, hey, he's doing it on the low. Hey, you know what? I like Kirk Cousins, man. He still drives the van that his parents gave to him a long time ago. You feel me? He drives it around. Like he literally drives his van like
you
around.
Bringing his personal life into the field. We talking about that shit.
No, he put it on his skin. No, he put it on his skin. Everybody know this. Everybody know this about Kirk Cousins. He put this out a long time ago.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm saying this like he's that type of quarterback. You feel me? He's not hype. You feel me? He just does his job just like he did at Michigan State.
He's cool. Kirk is Tony Romo 2.0 for me. He has great stats.
I'm a believer, man.
He's not gonna win you nothing. He'll win you one playoff game. He's not gonna win you the Super Bowl. You know that by far. But he's gonna hurt your pockets. Nobody's afraid of going against Kirk Cousins. He's had all types of rosters, all types. Stephon Diggs wanted to leave for a reason.
That 6-1 looking pretty.
Regular season.
You gotta win somewhere.
We'll talk. We're gonna see what he do. We're gonna see if he can keep this going. Kirk Cousins get a Super Bowl. Woo! That'd be something.
I'm a believer, man. He wins. Hey, you said Jimmy G wins, right?
Yeah, he wins playoff games. Yes.
Playoff games.
I believe Kirk
Who
Cousins
wins regular seasons and playoff games? What's the few of them? He made a wild card.
Got just out of one against the Rams, right? That pass interference?
Gypped out of one, you could call it, or you could call that play.
Yeah. You know, come on, Kirk Cousins wins, man. Like he's a winner.
Check his playoff record. No, I feel it, but you just got to keep it funky. That's what I'm saying. Tony Romo would too. If you were a Vikings fan, I can understand that. But I think you really scared of him? Look, Giants and Vikings right now. Who you taking? Daniel Jones or Kirk Cousins? What team? They play each other right now in the playoffs.
I'm taking Kirk. If I'm going off quarterbacks, I'm taking
just asking.
I'm taking Kirk.
Because he's a vet. But see, look, you say, hold on, look, I got a question. Look, you say you're taking him.
If we have receivers, I go with.
Hold on, John. Look, you say you'll take him because he's a vet. But then when I bring up his playoff record and his losses and shit, you don't want to take it. No, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
I never said no. See, you listen. I said I'm still riding with him. I'm still riding.
No, I know you. I know. I understand that. That's what I'm saying. He's good. I call him Tony Romo. It's not disrespectful. Tony Romo was a top 10 quarterback. He just couldn't win. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna win in no playoff game.
And Daniel Jones didn't win it.
Daniel Jones, look, that was a quick because the records. I threw that in for the records. Don't try to mislead us. Yes, I will take Daniel Jones. Because Daniel Jones is unknown. We don't know if he can win in the playoffs because he ain't been there. So it's a chance. But I do know Kirk Cousins is gonna fold if the other motherfucker across the sidelines is putting it on him. Yes. If you see another quarterback,
I seen Daniel Jones fold in regular season game, let alone the playoffs.
So look, would you rather be rather lose? Would you rather lose with a quarterback that you say can't do it, or a quarterback you paying $30 million a year just to lose? Like, come on, man, he losing too.
That's a trick question.
Like, would you rather build your team? Look, if Daniel Jones, I would rather take Daniel Jones with that rookie contract because we was able to get Saquon, able to get these pieces, than me to keep paying Kirk Cousins every year like they've been paying him for the Vikings or Washington. I was happy that Kirk didn't make it to the 49ers.
They've been there.
I'm telling you. But everybody, it's only one team that can win. That's what goes down to.
If you'd asked me what running back I would have went with, like Cooks or Saquon.
Oh, that was the question. That's a toss-up.
I'm going with Saquon. I'm right with Giants. Saquon and the Giants.
I wouldn't be mad with either one of them.
But you said Daniel Jones and Kirk Cousins. Come on, man.
I said the Giants right now's record versus the Vikings, and it was an honest opinion. It's not no wrong answer to it. But I see what you see. You see all this he had to do to try to talk about Kirk. And what is Daniel Jones? That's what I'm saying. That's the same. That ain't too far off.
I think if you put Kirk Cousins in this Giants offense right now, Giants would be like 1-6.
Yes.
But we can't. How many times are we gonna keep saying?
If you put him in this offense right now,
if we put this player right here, or we put this player right here, or if LeBron had him, or Kobe had him,
that's how you do it.
If it was a fit the gym,
he said it's a wrap. But I think if he had receivers, though, I think Kirk Cousins can make something happen. But I just think with this current Giants rosters, I think Daniel Jones has a few more attributes. He's young, he's healthy, he can be used in different ways that can help him out.
You know what these young quarterbacks got that these other quarterbacks, the Kirk Cousins and them don't have? Kirk Cousins and Jimmy G's of the world, they need you to have those star skill players. They need you to have those players. These new quarterbacks, the Daniel Joneses, the Kylers, the Burrows, even all of them, because he moved to all of these new quarterbacks within the last 5 years, you really don't need that star diva fucking headache for them to prosper. They make it look better, but now, just like Kyler going through it with the Kingsbury ass, now he ain't got no offensive line, and niggas forgetting how good Kyler is. And what Kyler did to the Raiders, that was Kyler winning the game by himself. You know what I mean? On them plays. Kirk Cousins ain't doing that shit. Nigga, Jimmy G not doing that shit. They need the Debo's. They need the Justin Jeffersons. That's the difference between him and Daniel. But he getting paid too damn much to lose, nigga. He's a loser. That's what I'm saying. Kirk Cousins is a loser.
I hear you. Hey, but man, they send that 6 or what? Well, we're gonna see because he's gonna get a shot to get back into the playoffs.
They might play the Giants too. Watch, look, all this matchups we talking about, we might get them.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully the Giants keep on winning, but we're gonna see. Probably if they make it past the second round.
Yeah, y'all get healthier. I don't know why the hell y'all traded Tony to the fucking. Ooh, that pissed me off. Yeah, we talk about that when we get on y'all.
yeah. I got a lot to say about that one. All right, so New Orleans Saints 24 to the Raiders 0. Sheesh. Let me go into the stats, man.
Greedy. He takes it on the chin, man. He a real one.
Hey, it's real, bro. It's real. Hey. Andy Dalton went 22 for 30. Go ahead, Greedy.
Hey.
Go ahead, bro.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Go ahead, bro.
Talk about your team, man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Hire me.
Raiders.
Hire me, goddammit.
Man.
What you need me to do? You feel me? I come to Vegas right damn now, man. We turn that shit upside down and right around the corner, boy. I'm telling you right now, man. Look, I don't get it. I'm confused. We got one of the best rosters on paper in the NFL.
Man.
I just got to vent real quick, y'all. I ain't vent to nobody.
No,
I was over there at Ralph in them house.
And look, man. Business.
We got one of the best rosters on paper, bro. Talent-wise too. Athletic-wise. And I understand the offensive line and all there, but man, I'm watching the game. I'm watching highlights. I'm looking at stats. I'm looking at our coaches, the sideline, and I'm firing Daniels tonight. I'm getting rid of Carr tonight. I'm sorry. I'm not giving him that $110 million no more that we gave him because he's not living up to it. The same way you feel about Kirk Cousins, the same way I feel about Carr because he's not giving us nothing, bro. Ever since that injury, when he played against Indianapolis, Indy.
When he broke his leg, right?
Yeah, broke his leg, bro. MVP. He ain't never been the same. And Raiders been drafting horrible quarterbacks since God knows when. We need a fucking quarterback ASAP and a coach who gets along and who ride with that quarterback, who got a fucking IQ for the game and who loves the game, who ain't gonna sit back and be a fucking puppet on the sideline. Because all Daniel's been under Belichick and everybody else. He's a puppet.
When they do good.
And when and when Belichick took the leash off him, my nigga, he fails every time. He go back to Belichick and he's successful. Belichick put the chain back on him.
That's facts.
He gotta go. Carr ain't showing no more. He ain't showing up no more. He gotta go. You back for your best friend to get over there, and you ain't producing. How you gonna have one reception, bro? One reception.
What? Devontae?
To get one reception. I'm about to blow a fuse again.
Tank for Caleb.
Tank
for Caleb.
One reception. Jacob had 10 carries for 43 yards. If you don't, man, you hear that average 10 43 yards. If you don't get that man the fucking ball and let him go loose.
What every game y'all won, how many times did he run the ball?
He had 100 plus rushing yards.
He ran it over 15 times. Yeah, over 15 all the time. 20 times. Yeah. But see, you trying to coach too more.
I'm finished. And Mr. Davis, I got a message to you too.
Tell him to go,
Davis, the owner of the Raiders, the son. Whatever you doing, brother. Whatever gambling you're doing, because we keep it real on our podcast.
Hey,
whoever pockets you are in, brother, let loose. We know you in Vegas. We know it costs all that money to get us in Vegas. We know you got to pay Vegas back. We understand the tax and the politics and all that. But my God, don't do it like this. Don't
0
do
points.
Like this. Don't do it like this. 0 points? Come on, man.
To Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton.
You got real fans who just don't get belligerent, drunk, and just root for the Raiders. I'm a real Raider fan from South Central LA. Well, before South Central, when it's Oakland, then they went to South Central LA. You feel me? Like, stop playing. Like on Figure, like right there on Fig. Like, stop playing. You feel me? My family used to work for CSC. My family used to work. They grew up working for CSC.
They was in the stadium. They was in the building.
Like, man, like it was in the building. Like, come on, man. Like, stop. Like, let's get that. Like, let's get that NWA Raider Nation back, man. Like all that. Just win, baby.
Man,
That's
it
all.
ain't gonna happen. You need the quarterback and coach, and you know how it go, man.
I
We older now,
digress.
fellas.
I
We not young no
digress.
more. You
I
know,
Hey,
digress.
you need a quarterback and the head coach to be on the same page. And
Yes.
McDaniels and Carr, they might as well both get the boot. To me, shit, that
Now
shit.
it's
All right, tank for Caleb.
like
If I was a Raider
hey,
fan, tank for Caleb,
that's it.
nigga.
Hey, might as well.
Tank for
Might as
Caleb,
well.
nigga.
Caleb,
Nigga.
you got
hey,
Trout out there.
Young, one
You
of
got
the
what's boy name for Oregon?
Bryson Young. Oh no, you talking about Bo Nix?
Bo Nix. You feel
He
me?
can run. And see, he'll run. See, look, imagine if Tim
Look at
Tebow
Herbert.
came out of college now.
He another Herbert.
Man, but he bigger than he run a little bit
mm,
more than Herbert. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
come
don't
on,
got the
like
arm
man,
talent
Carr
of
got it.
Cuz, but he nice.
Like I give up. I guarantee because Carr family got so much love in the NFL, bro. They got love.
He better than
They
his
got pull.
brother.
So
But
he better than
goddamn
his
it.
brother. So he'll go somewhere so we can get at least the first and second round still. And that quarterback will be sitting for second round. I promise you, we'll get a quarterback in second round or late or high first, late first.
Y'all need to build back in from the trenches. The team, I watched them. You know, babies are Raider fans, so I watched the game. And yeah, we're watching it in. It's starting the trenches, but I'm seeing Derek's his fucking confidence is gone. He's not confident at all. He was pressing the issue to Devontae. I don't understand how you pay a guy over $100 million, but he don't have the luxury to call a damn audible. You've been playing on the field your whole damn life, man. Fuck what Josh is calling. Nigga, you
Man,
see this call. Kyle Shanahan, that's what he says Jimmy G's one of his best traits is to know. And he gives him 2 plays to go. If this ain't it, change it. You know what I mean? Why do we not see that? Like, and we talk about it every week after week when it comes to the Raiders. It's that damn coaching.
and the
McDaniels
quarterback
is
play.
trying to do too much, and he's putting too much on Derek. But I'm like, shit,
But come on,
you're
but Derek, but how can we say we put too much on Derek? Like, okay,
nope,
I can say, but hear me out,
yeah,
Pat. I can say we talking about a high school quarterback or a college quarterback.
professional,
We're
yeah,
talking about a
facts.
professional that took 110 for 4 years, 5 years, something like that.
No excuses, no
No
excuses for that.
excuses for you, bro. Come on, man.
And you got your best friend. You just got your
go
college
ahead.
teammate, and you, yeah,
So
that's
like,
crazy, man.
this don't make no sense. It's something weird, man. It's something not adding up.
But see, you got him underperforming. Then you got Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones underperforming like a motherfucker too, man. Mason
That's for
Crosby's
sure.
still doing his thing,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah. But
but Chandler,
we
that shit
keeping our
happens
defense on the
though.
field, man. Like we keeping our defense
Too
on the field
long.
too
Thank
long.
you.
Like
Too long.
he's
10 you, bro.
I'm
I feel
watching.
you.
He's sitting
Hey,
there, bro. He's sitting there. I'm counting. We all do this. So I'm counting. 1,000, 2 1,000. Nigga, get rid of the ball, bro. Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. He gonna hold it all the way to the 4.5 seconds. Like, bro, come on, man.
And that's not him. That's not his game. That's not his
That's
he's
not
game.
trying
his game.
to he's
It's not
trying
his
to
That's not
do
his
game.
too much. That's it, bro.
Hey, well,
I
yeah,
don't know what it is, man. It's
look,
something look weird. Some don't. Some ain't adding up. Some look weird, man.
blown
He wasn't doing.
experiment.
He wasn't doing
Facts.
this. He was doing great without Adam. But you know Adam like the back of your hand. Like so, it shouldn't be no. It should be like right after 3 games. Should be
Hey,
like right in the bite.
I forgot. I was just watching, just to bring it up, just to be on the Raiders. I was just watching some Darren Waller highlights. Niggas forgot how nasty he was at Georgia
What?
Tech. You know,
Come
Georgia
on.
Tech is a running school. So it
Yeah.
wasn't too many receivers from Georgia Tech but Calvin Johnson and now Brody. And I think they got one more, but he was a beast. Waller was a top 3 tight end. They was talking about Kez with George and Travis. And
Mm-hmm.
like now, like I don't that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me.
He was a Pro Bowler last year, man. He was a Pro Bowler last year.
I wasn't trying to hear y'all at first. I wasn't trying to hear y'all
we know.
early on in the season, man. But man, I just at some point you just gotta accept it for what it is. So I've been loyal to the Bulldog, but I'm starting to see what y'all talking about, man. It's a sad
Man,
moment, but it is what it is. And the Raiders can't afford this, man. They've already experienced this long enough in the past, man. We
man.
gotta move forward as an organization, man. It's a lot of hot young quarterbacks,
This
and it is what it is, bro. I'm just going. I'm gonna leave that alone, man. I ain't even a regular fan, bro. But I was
Tank for
rooting.
Caleb, nigga. Keep
At this
Caleb
point,
back on the
at
West
this point,
Coast, nigga.
at this point, they ain't got a tank. They just keep playing
No.
how they playing it. But you know what? I'm just mad because it's like
Fuck.
we see what they do well. Run the ball. Take some of that pressure off of Derek Carr,
Man.
right? And then we go away from it. You
Quit
know, I
trying to
mean,
prove. Why are they trying to make him like he's trying to prove a point like Derek is worth this fucking contract? Nigga, fuck that contract. Let this motherfucker sit back there and be a glorified game manager, nigga. Simple.
at
Nigga,
the
let
end of
him
the
do a
day,
little something. Nigga, don't. Nigga, Josh is running the pill, G. He was top 5 in the league in rushing. What are you now? Like, nigga.
let me run over these stats real quick. Andy Dalton went 22 for 30, 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Kamara had 18 carries for 62 yards and a TD.
18.
Oh this page. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. There we go. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Olave, five receptions for 52.
Nice.
Rashid had 3 for 38. Tyson Hill had 10 carries for 61 yards. Josh Jacobs, 10 carries for 43. Derek Carr, 1 carry for -1. Derek Carr, 115 for 26, 101 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Hollins had 7 receptions for 64.
Another beast.
Maru had 6 for 1. Amir Abdullah, I didn't realize he was still in the league.
No,
Four
me,
receptions for
Nebraska.
28. Yeah, he was hard at Nebraska. Devontae Adams, like you said, greedy 1 reception for 3 yards, and I know that's tough, man. That's tough. And honestly, man, I know Green Bay and I know Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, man. They getting ready to text their ex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like, bruh, we could have made it work. We could have went
Man.
on one more ride together, but it is what it is, man. But I hate to see it go down like that in Vegas, man. I had high hopes for them this year. I wanted to see Derek Carr turn it around over there, man. But it's unfortunate that they got all that talent over there, man. They got so much talent over there. It don't make no sense. But at the end of the day, that's where we at. And I think coaching has a lot to do with that. You
That's
feel
for
me? I
damn
think
sure.
coaching has a lot to do with that.
Look,
Derek
man.
Carr, like we said, PG, you said all the time, he's a game manager. Let him manage the game. Don't
Yeah.
have him do too much.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Man,
Don't have him
yes.
do too
Yeah.
For
much.
sure.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be. He's not that pocket passer. He hasn't been a pocket passer since he's been in the league. You feel me? And keeping 100, he paying attention. You know, it's bad. And not to knock Justin
One,
Fields. Justin Fields still needs to be developed, but he
yeah,
can move and pass on the run. You get him outside the
Yeah.
yeah.
pocket, that's where he flourishes.
Yeah.
But he's not one of those quarterbacks that's going to sit in the pocket and hit his third option,
He still has the arm talent to do
right?
that.
He's
Yeah,
just
we're
not
not saying
there
he don't
yet.
got the arm talent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sad day.
Derek,
Nah,
Derek
Sad
Carr,
time
he
for the
just
kid.
definitely has the arm talent, but to develop that patience in the pocket, develop that confidence in the pocket, he just need a little time to get there. But I believe he will. But man,
Derek
I
Carr
just
has the
hate to
most game winning
I hate to
drives.
see my dog Derek Carr go out like this, but it is what it is, a part of the game, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And you said he had the most game winning drives.
Derek
Yeah.
Carr,
Yeah.
Derek Carr, at one point in time, uh,
Yeah.
even Derek Carr had the most game winning drives out of every
PG.
quarterback left. Can you hear me?
But
Can
either
you hear me?
way, he didn't. I think he didn't have more than enough opportunities opportunities to prove who he really is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
I can hear you. Good. Yep.
Yeah, man.
You
So
good, bro? Can you hear us? All right, well, we're gonna move it along. Zach Wilson. New England Patriots beat the New York Jets. Zach Wilson went 20 for 41, 355 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Michael Carter, 7 receptions for 26 yards. Robinson had 5 carries for 17. Garrett Wilson, 6 receptions for 115. Tyler Conklin, 6 for 79. Denzel Mims, 2 for 76. For the New England Patriots, Mac Jones went 24 for 35, 194 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Bro was on the hot seat. He knew he had to come out and win this one.
yes, he did.
Stevenson has 16 carries. Stevenson has 7 receptions for 72 yards. Let me get Pat back in here.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to add Pat. I don't think he's ready. Jacoby Myers had 9 receptions for 60. Hunter Henry had 1 reception for 22 yards. Mac Jones had another 7 carries for 19. But yeah, Mac Jones knew he had to win this one.
Yeah, he did. He can't. He did the thing. But come on,
Yeah, he
Zach
came
Wilson,
back.
3 interceptions.
Yeah, that's tough.
Jeez, auto yard, but 3 interceptions.
That's
like,
tough.
Mac, were we on the Patriots?
Yeah, Patriots and the Jets.
Yeah, Patriots and the Jets. Zach Wilson went 20 for 21. 2 touchdowns,
Zach,
3 interceptions.
you like them game you want to see that in them. You know what I mean? That's where it comes to are these just little pockets of it, or is this how they really gonna play? He's very aggressive.
Right.
I like Zach Wilson. When we had the number 3 pick and traded up, we could have, if Zach would have went down, we would have drafted him. But it was between Mac, Trey Lance, and the other quarterbacks. And I like Trey, but the best thing that's happened to Trey, I think, is that the fact that he's hurt, and now you get to see all these bumps and bruises for these other quarterbacks, and it's hard. But I think Zach's gonna be the truth still.
About Trey.
He just the aggressive him, and between him and Mac, I think Zach's better than Mac, but Mac won the game. So what do you want? You know what I mean? The best thing that happened for Mac Jones was nobody expected much for him. You know what I mean? He was a product of his system, supposedly. Oh, he had Devontae Smith, he had Waddle, he had all of these guys. He's not that good, but now he got Bill Belichick. So it ain't too much you got to do. But now they expecting Zach Wilson. He has a defensive coordinator at head coach. Robert Saleh is a former 49er. You know what I mean? Defensive coordinator. He's a stud. But offensive-wise, it ain't, you know what I mean? It's not too much scheme in there. Zach is out there trying to make plays. So I'm not really mad at the interceptions right now. He's young. He's trying to make plays. He getting them out the way now.
They'll get him a quarterback coach eventually. They're gonna bring in a quarterback coach, get him right, settle him down. He gonna be able to make some.
I think they go draft the defense. The defense is not too bad. The defense is stout. I think they go draft some more receivers. Get some late draft receivers, some sleepers. Maybe. I don't know the draft card, but if they can get a second rounder, even the third rounder, that's solid. A nice 6'4", 6'5".
They got the talent at receivers right now too. You got to remember they got three of their offensive tackles are out with season-ending injuries. They had arguably that best offensive lineman out of that draft with Mekhi Becton, I think that's his name. Mekhi is a beast, and so Zach's out here running for his life. But they not too far away. The Jets is right there.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Zach. I'm with you on that. I think once you get him some protection and a little bit more talent around him, I think he has potential to do some good things. I watched him at BYU, and he played for BYU. Steve Young.
Yeah.
And he was looking. I ain't say I don't want nobody get it twisted. I ain't saying he's Steve Young. I ain't saying he's gonna be Steve Young, but
Yeah,
when he was playing at BYU, he was looking like Steve Young when Steve Young was at BYU.
yeah. He had BYU on the map. There was the
BYU on
last
the
three
map.
quarterbacks from Steve Young. They went like 15 to 18 years of being mediocre until they got Taysom Hill. I think Hill's from BYU, and
Yep,
then it went from
yep,
Taysom Hill down to Zach. So
yep.
You said he went how many years of being mediocre?
no, I'm talking about BYU. They didn't have no quarterback. They were like 15 to
Oh,
18 years. Not Steve.
oh,
No, hell no,
I was about to
nigga.
what?
No, Steve Young. Fuck no. That's my guy. You know, hey, fight hard. Now I fuck with Steve. Steve was one of them first white boys who showed you they had a little wiggle up in there,
Mm-hmm.
man. Hey, don't
Sir.
trip.
Mm-hmm.
Steve
Uh-huh.
is nice.
All right, we're gonna move along to this Philly Steelers game. Eagles won 35 to
Woo.
13. Jalen Hurts went 19 for 28, 285, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. They threw Gardner
Niggas put
Minshew got some reps in
707.
there. Man, Miles Sanders had 9 carries for 78. Scott had 7 for 21. Jalen Hurts had 2 for 10. AJ Brown had 6 receptions for 156 yards, 3 TDs. Whoo.
In the first half.
Goddard 6 receptions for 64, and Pascal had 2 for 57. Kenny Pickett went 25 for 38, 191 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jalen Warren had 6 carries for 50 yards. Kenny Pickett has 7 for 37. Najee Harris had 8 for 32. Uh, Chase Claypool had 4 receptions for 45 yards.
Bye bye.
Deontay Johnson had 5 for
Get
5.
his ass
Najee
out of
Harris
here.
had 6 for 26. Yes, right.
Chase is
Yeah, I
gone.
mean, I think this was a game that the Eagles we expected them to win. Not much going on there. Steeler, they are who they are. 2-6. We're gonna move that one along. Let me check out this box score for this Tennessee Titans game real quick. So let's see. Tennessee won that game 17-10 over Houston. Malik Willis had 10 attempts for 6 completions, 55 yards, and 1 interception. Derrick Henry had 32 carries, sheesh, 219
Yeah.
yards,
Big
two
32.
touchdowns. Because Tannehill out right now. Robert Woods had 2
It's
receptions
over
for
with.
26.
It's Malik
Yeah,
team.
Hillard had 1 for 12. Hey,
That's
that's man. I won't be
I,
surprised.
we're talking about quarterbacks still. Don't forget, David Mills was a rookie quarterback last year too.
Yep.
Yeah, David Mills, he went
And
17
if
for 29.
and anybody want to talk, David Mills is stats. If you just talk about stats, and he's the best producer out of all those quarterbacks that have been drafted right now. Besides with
Mm-hmm.
Trey Lance and
Yep.
everybody, because he's been doing it. He just got a tough task out there, but yeah, Malik has a lot of growing to do. He's a freak athlete, but he has a lot of quarter. He needs to learn how to be a quarterback. And I'm not just trying to sound hard on him, but he has a lot of work to do. There's a reason. There's a reason why they were so quick not to put him in there. But he got the dub though. He got the dub. He
Yep.
got the dub.
Okay, you can tell he's having problems.
He didn't know how to read the
Reading
field.
the,
Malik, yeah,
the
Malik
yeah,
Willis.
you
Yeah,
can tell.
yeah,
You can
Malik.
tell. Mm-hmm.
He's not reading the field right. But that could be that's what happens when you're not getting recruited that far and you're at Liberty, you're at a lower level. They don't care. They don't care about us. That's what I'm saying. But he could be taught. He's a sponge from what I heard. I'm not saying he won't do good, but he just never had that to him. He never
Right.
had. They just used him out to throw him out there. You're the best athlete.
You're an athlete.
Yeah, you're an athlete. He has D1 athleticism. So just go out, run everybody, run option and things. Now he has to throw and see where the zones are. But it's gonna be
He can
good.
throw. He can
Yeah, he
throw.
got the arm.
He got the
He
freaking arm for mud.
he's got to send his mental.
Mm-hmm.
Take more to be a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Gotta work. Gotta work. And when you're a quarterback, man, you got everybody paycheck pretty much in your hands.
Man.
For real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Washington beat the Colts 17-16. Tyler Henneke went 23 for 31, 279 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Yes, sir. He also has 6 carries for 29 yards. Terry McLaurin had 6 receptions for 113 yards.
Scary Terry.
Sam
I dropped
Ellinger
his
for the
ass.
who was that? Which one?
That nigga Scary T pissed me off. I dropped him
Yeah,
off my
Sam
fantasy
Ellinger had
league, man.
17.
Oh,
Who?
He wouldn't. I'm sorry not to cut you off. I had to
Heineke?
drop his ass. No,
Heineke?
no,
Ellinger?
no.
McLaren.
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry,
Oh,
Terry ass. This
yeah.
motherfucker, he wouldn't get me enough yards.
He
Carson
went
Wentz
off.
was ass.
No.
Had to drop him.
Yeah,
But he did his thing this time.
yeah,
Yeah. He did his thing.
yep.
That's
Not a
second
bad.
week going off like that.
He had a 52 reception, 52 yards. He did his thing. A 42-yard reception. So he did his thing. Sam Ellinger, I guess that's who the Colts are running with.
Yeah,
17
from
for
Texas.
23, 201
Texas.
yards. Yep.
Nigga had Texas for 6 years.
Yeah, nothing much going on over there. We're gonna move it along to the San Francisco LA Rams game. See what's popping right there.
Get my popcorn ready.
Yes, sir. Rams got that W 31-14. Jimmy G
That was
went
funny.
21 for 25,
Nah.
235 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey had 18 carries, 94 yards, and a TD.
Jeez.
He threw for one, caught one, and
Ayuk.
ran one.
He had 6 receptions for 81, 1 TD. Christian McCaffrey had 8 receptions for 55 yards and a TD. Yeah, I mean, he did his thing. 8 receptions for 55 yards and a TD. They did their thing. Fred Warner, 12 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Matthew Stafford went 22 for 33, 187 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Ronnie Rivers, Fresno State, baby.
River.
Yes, sir. Got that start for the LA Rams. 8 carries, 21 yards. You feel me? That's a young buck there. I think this is second game really touching the ball, but happy to see another Fresno State Bulldog. And let me give Fresno State the plug, man. Look, man, if you're a talent, especially if you're coming out of Cali, do not overlook Fresno State, man. Got a great program, great school, and you can go to the league, right? You can come, you can shine, and you can get to it. So if you're in high school right now, you freshman, sophomore, junior, you got a little weight on you, you doing your little thing, trying to figure out where you want to land, you're looking for a good school, do not count out Fresno State, bro, because you can't get to the league. So I'm gonna say that right there. Cooper Kupp, 8 receptions, 79 yards, 1 TD. And I mean, same old. I think everybody knew the 49ers was gonna take this one. I think what Shanahan is like
8 in a row, baby.
Record
8 in a row regular season
against me. Yeah, that's
our
tough.
Our offense caught up
to man.
The first half, it was looking ugly because that's how you stymie a great defensive pass rush. Them niggas was running screens. This is what what the Rams did in the first half reminded me of how Bill Belichick used to do with Tom Brady, because he had no line and had no run game. So he's running screens to Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp really only caught the ball 2 times in the second half. He had like 6 damn screens in the first half, and we couldn't, they trying to stop Nick Bosa from coming through. But once they stopped that adjustments, second half adjustments when Kyle put on them, hey, our offense has caught the defense now. And that's only reason they caught the defense is because we had injuries. But after the bye week, we don't play for 2 weeks. We got Eric coming back, Jason Verrett, Greenlaw, and Shazier. So we gonna have a full linebacking core. Man, it's gonna be ugly. And if Christian
Debo out right now.
Debo didn't even play. Yeah, Debo didn't play like this game. And this we did that without Debo. But Jimmy G just looks more comfortable. Him and Kyle look like they're at the hip right now. They're looking good. But the offensive line, baby, Aaron Donald, shit, I forgot he played for the Rams. I'm going to keep it G. Man, he don't do nothing. Our offensive line, our rookie guards, Aaron Brooks, and then you got Brunskill. They say he the little action figure. Hey, they was giving Donald that work. But hey, it's regular season. It's regular season.
and we know Donald's getting double teamed, sometimes still triple team. He's still taking up, and what a shame when you got a brother getting double teamed, sometimes triple team, whatever the case is, and we still can't make no plays. You feel me? That don't make no sense. So it is what it is. But we're gonna move it along to this Seahawks and Giants game. Greedy, I got a question for you, bro. They was on ESPN talking about Geno Smith as an MVP. Is Geno Smith in the MVP race right now? Do you believe that?
Hmm. Can't put him in MVP.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. We
Can't,
just look.
can't put him in the MVP?
Hell no.
No, I can't. Hey.
Oh, we got
Geno, don't get me wrong. West Virginia Mountaineer, baby. You feel me? I like the West Virginia Mountaineers. I'm a big fan of that program because just the way they you know.
Pat White, Steve Slayton. That was nice.
Yeah.
Tavon Austin.
Tavon Austin. I mean, you feel me? I love that program. You feel me? And Geno, I told people a long time ago, a while back. These are facts. I wish I could pull it up, man. I wish I could pull it up. When Geno got drafted, I said, "Oh, he's a steal. He's a fucking steal coming out of West Virginia. Watch." And then he had no organization who really believed
in he got that Vince Young treatment.
Yeah,
he went to the Jets, nigga.
He sure did. He sure did.
He's with the people. He's with the people's champ.
You know what Pete Carroll do, baby?
You feel me?
SC, baby.
Right.
Russell want to call Pete too right now. Shit.
Yeah.
What?
Shit.
Hey.
Russell Wilson.
Hey. Some y'all know what you gotta tell us go. And I think that's the
but MVP,
thing, man. I know
the question. No, John.
People want to see. But he's not the MVP.
No.
All right. All right. I just have to ask you. He one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league right now.
That he is. What's their record?
Mm-hmm. Let's see what they're sitting at right now.
They're like two ahead of us. One ahead of us. We should be undefeated in division.
They're 5-3.
They're 5-3
right now.
Yeah, they're game up on us.
He got the best QBR. They say.
Yeah, they 3-1 in the division. 5-3.
Yeah, see, I think he's doing great things, but I don't see him as MVP. No, he has a long way. Not being 5-3. No. If anyone's my MVP right now for quarterback, and I'll put it out there right now, it's Jalen.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We're not downsizing Geno Smith's production this year. It's just fucking Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, and it's a whole bunch of shit going on right now that's like playing too good. Josh Allen and Hurts is playing at a way another level than Geno, bro. But Geno's doing his stuff. But
all right. Man. Crew City, what's happening?
Yo.
Yeah, we got Crew City in here. He stepped away for a second, but he in this thing. Let me see, man. All right. Well, Giants did they took the L 27-13. Daniel Jones went 17 for 31, 176 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Saquon Barkley, 20 carries for 53 yards, 1 touchdown. Daniel Jones, 6 carries for 20 yards. Same old Slayton, 5 for 66. Hudson, less. I mean, you stop Saquon. It is what it is. We don't. He did have 1 TD, but it is what it is. And then Geno Smith, 23 for 34, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. You said what? Yeah, long what?
I said
drives. What do you say, PG?
No, I said Daniel had a lot of drops, man. That's coming from the wide receiver play. Wide receiver play.
A lot of drops.
A lot of drops. A lot of bad throws.
Yeah. And that. Yeah, and again, y'all know this is my team. There's been a lot of hype around the Giants, and I know my squad. You feel me? I know we're not there yet. We still got like I said, we still got a couple things we need to do. We need to get healthy at receiver. I still think Daniel Jones could be playing a little bit better.
Facts.
I
They
like the way they're
overlooked him.
using him. I like the way they're using him, and they using him and they making it work. I think they put him in the right situations. They calling the right plays for him. They put him in the right formations. This offense looks like a college offense to me. Um, it doesn't look like a pro style NFL offense. I mean, I know the NFL is changing. You see a lot of spread and things is different, but
Dayball's
and that
ahead of his
defense got to
time.
get better, man. That defense got to keep getting better. I think at that DB play in our secondary, we got to get a lot better.
I don't know why y'all got
And
rid of
then
Bradbury. That shit was stupid.
you know that's how I go. We rebuilding, but after this loss, I'm just like we're not there yet. We need another year. We might be another two unless we bring in some real pieces next year. But
He
we
might
gotta
not
we gotta
like
get better
this.
at that receiver.
He might not like this, but like to me, what I see too, low key, and I'm a fan of Daniel D Don, but man, I just see a little bit of Derek Carr in him, man. I just see a little bit of Derek Carr in him, man.
Nah,
I
yeah,
I, I just see a little bit
yeah.
of Derek Carr in him, man, and I just and I think that's where that's gonna hurt the Giants in the long
Yeah, he
run.
just got a little bit of Derek Carr because don't disrespect Derek Carr. Daniel Jones ain't got no game winning drives like that. So Derek was
Derek
doing
Carr,
his thing.
yeah, you remember I'm a Raiders fan. We ain't never reached the playoffs, only the wild card, brother, since he's been there. So
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
But see, yeah.
And
you
then
feel
look,
me?
I'm Pat. You mentioned this earlier about that Tony trade.
Man,
As soon
stupid.
as they
Yeah.
drafted him, as soon as they drafted him, I already knew it was going to be an issue. Let me
Mhm.
tell y'all why. We got rid of Odell Beckham Jr. for his what was going on off the field, his
Off the
antics,
field.
yada yada
Yeah.
yada.
Mhm.
Right, and I'll say on the field as well. Right, remember he got into it with the
He's
field goal net.
passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah, passionate.
Very
Yeah.
passionate, very
Yeah.
passionate. But
Very
we
passionate.
have a very conservative organization in New York. We have a
That's
very
for
Yeah.
sure.
conservative owner.
That's for sure.
And then I see us draft Tony, and the first thing I said, I hope they don't do him like they did Odell. Odell, you know what
Yep.
type of player you drafting? Are you going to bring him into the organization and put people around him that's going to support him and bring the best out of him, right?
Mhm.
Or are we just drafting this same type of player? I already knew I already knew what the deal was. I already saw it, and then y'all gonna try to get rid of him. He said, "I ain't messing with y'all. I'm gonna stay on the injured list, and then I'm gonna get up out of here." And that's exactly what he did. Now
Mhm.
Andy Reid has him. And now he
Mhm.
got a just like we thought we was about to get another shifty Victor Cruz, Odell Beckham. Now he has a baby Tyreek Hill in his hands, who passed his physical. Boy, he wasn't
Well,
hurt. He never was hurt.
Man.
And we're gonna see what he can really do.
doing poop.
So I'm upset that we didn't have him in our organization because I know what he about to do for the Chiefs. I know what's
Yeah.
about to
Hmm.
happen. I already know
He's
what's about to
getting more
happen. So
weapons.
it's unfortunate because he could have been a weapon for us, and having a weapon like that for Daniel Jones could possibly just change this whole
You
game, just
gotta
like it changed to us.
Hold on.
he
But
I missed that.
anyways,
lost
Who
two
was
people too.
I missed that. Who went to the Chiefs? I missed that.
Kadarius Tony. Kadarius Tony
yep.
from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and look, and
Yeah.
I'm not making an excuse for Daniel Jones, but nigga, Evan
He
Ingram physically was one of the fucking best tight end body frames and
what?
potential. He ran like a four
What?
three, bro, at tight end, and
Yeah.
he's six
Yeah.
What?
something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how do you get rid of
Yeah.
him and let him go to the Jags? Because he under like I hate because you didn't draft them, you don't want your players there, but we can't. We're looking outside in. Our kids are still gonna eat regardless of win or loss. If them niggas lose with some of that, I understand. But you letting them walk away from you for nothing. Like, and you about to see, and that's the biggest
I,
thing. The only reason nobody taking the Giants serious is because they have nobody No weapons on the outside. Niggas are gonna Giants get to the playoffs. They gonna 8-man box that motherfucker on Saquon and sit on his ass and force
It's a
Danny to
wrap.
beat him. Nigga, that's
It's a
all they're
wrap.
going. And nobody's
It's a
going to
wrap.
get open. The Giants play the Eagles in playoffs or some, or play even the
Nope.
Niners, the Vikings. All of them have great DBs, great deep. So nigga, they ain't gonna get no separation. That's what them first round wide receivers get. Like that's what people don't understand. And Tony was one of those. Like he's not as big as Debo, but like that's why people forget. Debo is really a wide receiver. He's just physical as hell, but he can get open. He can get open. Like that's what I'm saying. Giants need somebody to get open, man. That's simple. That's simple. Get open, nigga. Let's see Danny Dimes not be able to get you the ball.
Yeah, he gonna need some help for sure.
Yeah, man. So yeah. So I've been trying this whole season not to get too excited about the Giants, and for a second I let myself get a little excited. Then we had games like this that just remind me of who we truly are.
You said it
Right?
earlier.
That
You said it
6-2 is
earlier,
crazy.
John.
It's 6-2. What's that?
You said it earlier, John. You said it earlier when you said that's what made you happy. I forgot what team you were talking about, but they beat who they were supposed to beat. You know what I mean? Like they did what they were supposed to do. And the Giants, especially, if this would have just started, been week one, we wouldn't have thought that the Giants should have beat the Seahawks. So let's keep it G. But that would have been a toss up. But being the fact that they've been winning games. This is why I don't have faith in everybody. I'm sorry, I'm turning to the old head now. It's like, look, you can't beat these teams. You're not going to beat. I don't expect you to beat Tom Brady in the playoffs. I don't expect you to beat Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. That's a different breed. But
I don't see Giants so far in the playoffs. Not
Absolutely.
looking at that loss. That was I thought they should have won that game.
But they're still not healthy though. I'm gonna give them that benefit. They're not healthy.
Okay. I'm just like healthy or not. We don't have a strong defense. So if you do bring back those receivers, it's not like we just got crazy talent at the receiver position just waiting to get healthy. We don't.
Mm-mm.
We don't. So I mean, I see what's really going on. I do like what's going on. Neither was Tony. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So look, you was giving
that's a draft pick. Excited about. Never touch the field.
That's how
I don't know what's going on there, but
that's how I feel with Javon.
Never touched the field, and I know what he's about to do under Andy Reid.
Man,
that's crazy.
But I don't understand why we let that pick go, especially with this offense we running. We could have been sitting him in motion. We could have been zigzagging him across the field. We could have been using him to take the top off the defense, all type of things. But in politics, and again, these young players sitting on these rookie contracts, they're not stupid, bro. They're not going to get injured. They're not going to waste their career on the team. These young players they wising up, bro.
Le'Veon Bell opened him up,
it is what it is. But
they know they work. Baby.
He sure did.
Le'Veon Bell made people wake up, and I don't care. They could say that what happened. He ain't been the same since that year he took off. But damn it, look at the culture now. Our young boys about to get paid. They taking their body into consideration, and now it's putting that onus on the coaches, nigga. Regardless of it, do your damn job, man. You see the film. I don't need to be doing all of this.
You see what it is, nigga. Put me in the position I need to be in. Give me the rock, bruh. But nah, you want Mr. Kiss Ass, the 5'10" receiver over here that ain't even getting open. You want him to get the rock, nigga. There's no way Evan Ingram still left. No way. But they'll get it together though.
That's why I like Coach Carroll. That's why I like Petey from Seattle.
Yep. Hey, but look,
absolutely.
it goes back into what you're saying. Oh, it's only one team that can win. So did we really think the Giants was going to be that good this year? Did they already exceed expectations? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is it? Like, what did you expect? Like, did they peak? Early? That's what I'm saying with the Eagles too. It's like, did they peak? Because only one team could win. If the Eagles go undefeated in the regular season and lose in the first round of the playoffs after the bye, is that going to be a failed season? I would say it's a good season because I damn sure think they're going to be good, but I don't think they're Super Bowl caliber. Now with the Giants, y'all got a good record. I feel like now from seeing you guys play, I feel like you guys should be able to sustain it. And just that meaning sustain means at least make the playoffs or a game away. And that's a great year for y'all. To me, from being how bad y'all were.
So, yeah, absolutely. I said at the beginning of the season, we get 8-9 wins, I'll be happy. I said that. You feel me? We just happened to go on a little. We just happened to do a little better than I thought we was, so I got a little excited. But you know, we get 8 wins, we get 8-9 wins, bro. I'm happy. I haven't seen a start like this in years, man. So it's hard not to get excited, but we still have a few more things to do. We still got a few more pieces. We got to improve that defense. D-line is solid. D-line. We improved that linebacking core. We bring in another DB in a secondary that could really ball. And then we bring in some real receivers. You feel me? And then we're a problem. We had a lot of draft picks last year, so I don't know what our draft picks looking like this year. I'm gonna have to look into that. But
y'all still got Jabril Peppers?
You still got Peppers on
that team? Peppers? Nah. No, we traded him. Nah. Oh, we ain't got Peppers.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of we got rid of because of those bad seasons. But yeah, we're gonna move it along to Buffalo. Enough for the Giants, man. Josh Allen, 13 for 25, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Singletary, 14 carries for 67 yards. Josh Allen has 6 carries for 49. Stephon Diggs had 6 receptions for 108 yards and a touchdown. James Cook had 1 reception for 41. Aaron Rodgers went 19 for 30, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Aaron Jones had 20 carries for 133 yards. A.J. Dillon had 10 carries for 54. What is it? Dubs? 4 receptions for 62 yards and 1 touchdown. Yeah. Teray, 1 receptions for 37, 1 TD. 10, 5 receptions for 35. Bills did what they were supposed to do. Yeah. They won this one. Low-key should have been a blowout. We'll see what Green Bay do sitting at 3-5. I mean, it's hard to count Aaron Rodgers out, but with that talent that he has around him, I don't see them doing too much. But they did. I mean, to hold that count them out. That defense did hold that Buffalo defense to 3 points in the second half.
Hey, Buffalo has no running back, man.
Yeah, none of them got to go.
Neither. No, they don't. Neither. Nigga, they're not the AFC. Neither. We'll
you said Brady. What you talking about?
They're the NFC.
Rodgers.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. NFC's too wide open.
One of them ain't gonna make it.
No, they're both going to make it. They're both going to make it wild cards. I think the Packers will make a wild card. I think the damn Bucks are going to win their division. So I think they're both going to make it.
All right.
They got too much. All the Packers got to do is run the ball, man. Run the fucking ball. Nigga, that's it.
Packers ain't going. That's it. He's out of there. They ain't going. He's going back. He's coming to the Raiders.
Hey, look at
to end it in Cali.
That's a hot take.
He up out of there.
He out of there.
He out of there. You're right. Because he was trying to get out of there last year.
He just signed. He just signed his contract, man. He signed. He ain't no out of there, nigga.
Yeah, you crazy. He out of there.
Ain't no out of there.
They're gonna ship their car.
Square did sign that contract. About to bounce. Green Bay about to be looking silly.
And he come back home to the Raiders to play with Adams, baby. He from the Bay Area. You feel me?
Nigga, y'all not in the Bay. Y'all not in the Bay though. Y'all in Vegas.
He's from the Bay Area. He's from the Bay Area. You know where it started at.
Yeah. And see, that's funny. You know, most of the top quarterbacks that have been in there have been from California.
Yeah.
And it's going to
it's still going to be the
so
same way now. Then when you get CJ Bryson.
Oh man.
Come on, Rodgers.
But the Bills are so fucking one-dimensional though. When it comes down, fucking Allen is everything for them, and they still don't got no fucking running game, man. They're scary because of the fact I'm not gonna go against Von Miller no damn more. Like you see, Von Miller is the reason the Rams won that championship last year. That's what you couldn't double team Aaron Donald no more because you got fucking Von. You know what I mean? Von Miller's coming off the edge. Now the Bills just got Tre'Davious White back too. They've been doing this without the best quarterback in the league, low key. Like so, I'm telling you, the defense is nice, but that offense, that's what I'm saying. And if they nice, but they're one dimensional when the playoffs come and you keep them off the field.
They just put up Hines from Indy.
Naheem Hines, yeah, but he lighting the ass. He lighting the ass, but he nice. He a good third down back type
shit. They don't need him a whole lot. They got Singletary.
Yeah, but look, that's the same way I was feeling with Jeff Wilson and Elijah Mitchell. Naheem Hines is not that much of a fucking upgrade from Mike Singletary. I mean, whatever Singletary's name is. It's not that much. They both light.
But he can give you three to four pop when he touches the ball every time.
But then I would rather give the ball. If I'm playing the Bills, they get a ball to Naheem Hines and Singletary than leave that motherfucker in Allen's hand.
That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna play against them. They need a running game, but it's like, damn, do I want to take the ball out of Allen's hand? But damn it,
I think as a Niner fan, you scared of the Buffalo Bills.
Who scared? I ain't scared of no. We good. But if they make us there,
I don't think you want to see that boy J.A. in the playoffs.
Who J.A.? If I see him in the playoffs, that would be the Super Bowl. And then if Barton's getting there, that means we'll be healthy. And nigga, like I said, don't get it twisted. Y'all done seen it. Our defense healthy by far is the best defense in the league. And we're back, so don't even by far the best.
That's my
nigga.
It's on. That's what I'm going with. That's my pick for the AFC.
I think it's gonna be it's gonna be out of the Bills and Chiefs, but I don't be surprised. I'm telling you, if Josh Allen, they're too one-dimensional, man. Nobody's won the championship being that one-dimensional.
The fucking Chiefs shouldn't even have won that game that against us too.
You said he's one-dimensional. You said Josh Allen one-dimensional?
No, they don't have a running game, nigga. You just gotta take Josh Allen out. That's what I'm saying. You're not setting shit up.
Well, Singletary just got off last game.
Look at they play, man.
They do have a running game. Allen is the running game.
They got a running game, bro. They got a running game.
Yeah, and Josh Allen get banged the fuck up playing. He's not gonna take them motherfucking hits.
No. They got Singletary and Hines with Josh Allen. That's beast.
I know you're here.
That's all you really need.
Doing that to keep faith. Ain't nobody worried about no fucking Hines and Singletary in the playoffs,
right,
nigga.
All right.
I'm telling you that.
Keep sleeping on Hines. Okay.
Shit, he been sleeping on himself, nigga.
We're gonna see.
He was the best in the NFL last year. That's why.
Man, he got his spot. He got his spot taken, nigga, about three times, nigga. Marlon Mack took his spot, nigga. Then Taylor took his spot.
Second on the roster.
He is who we thought he was. This nigga ain't no motherfucking Dalvin Cook. He ain't he's not a game changer.
You said the way you're talking about Buffalo, I think you're nervous about Buffalo, brother.
Ooh, they don't have a running game. I would love to play Buffalo. I would love. They don't.
Nigga, that's what they've been trying to go trade for. No, nobody's afraid of Singletary and Hines. You know they don't got a running game. So I
can keep naming. That's awful.
Nigga, Diggs is not a running. That's not running. Nigga,
I said with Diggs. I said with. You gotta listen. I said with Diggs. See?
No, they offense. Their offense is nasty.
So much. If you don't talk over me so much, your ass listen, PG.
Yeah, Pat.
Offense is nasty, man.
I said with Diggs. With Diggs. I said he ain't listening. I said with Diggs. And with Hines, and with Singletary, and with Josh Allen, with that defense, man, you crazy.
Nobody said nobody worried about him. I'm not worried. They run the ball with Hines and Singletary. I'll take whatever team they're playing as a start.
That's a problem.
No, it's not.
Hey, they should be worried about Allen running the ball. That's what they need to be worried about, running the rock. They need to be worried about keeping him in the pocket because the boy get out the pocket. I already know what the deal is. And then, because Singletary ain't got to do much. But if he does, he does well.
That's what
He
I'm
put a little
saying.
chili on it. It's a problem. It's
Yeah.
he anywhere near 100 yards a game. That's all he get
You
anywhere
gotta do it
near.
though.
He did his job.
You
He did
gotta
his
do it.
job. Absolutely.
I feel it.
I give you that. Let me see. All right, we got the Browns beat the Bengals. I mean, Joe Burrow cannot beat Cleveland.
Man.
Cleveland sitting at 3-5. Joe Burrow and the Bengals sitting at 4-4.
He ain't never beat him.
Cleveland 32-13. Brissett 17 for 22, 278 yards, one touchdown. A. Cooper, he got an attempt, no completion. Nick Chubb 23 carries for 101 yards, 2 TDs. Hunt got 11 carries for 42. They need to bring Hunt. Somebody need to pick him up, bro. They
about to pick him up in free agency now. Trade deadline over. That's who the Buck Bills should have went.
Yeah, somebody need to pick him up off the Browns. Mark Cooper had 5. No, yeah, seriously, somebody should have picked him up. That was a stupid pickup right there. I'd have been, man. That's crazy. And then Amari Cooper, 5 receptions for 131 yards, 1 TD. Peoples 4 receptions for 81. Hunt had 4 receptions for 30 yards.
Jacoby did his thing.
Yeah, man.
That's that. Jacoby Brissett and Geno Smith.
Kareem Hunt had another 4 receptions for 30 yards. And then for the Bengals, Joe Burrow went 25 for 35, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Mixon had 8 carries for 27 yards.
8 fucking carries, man.
Higgins had 3 receptions for 49 yards and a TD. Yes, sir.
Everybody, that's the common denominator.
Yeah.
All these damn teams losing are not running the fucking ball.
Again.
One-dimensional.
Run the ball.
I think Brissett, man, we got another African-American quarterback.
Proven winner.
He's a proven. He comes in and wins.
He's showing this stuff right now. That's going to be another good pickup for somebody. I don't see him trying to be a backup on Cleveland next year.
Me either.
I see him trying to get it a job.
Yep.
Who is that?
Washington.
Who we talking about? Mixon?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
What happened?
They was trailing since the second quarter. But Joe Mixon is a weapon. You got to find out how to get him the ball.
Yeah.
When we gonna
if you're not going to give him the carries, he had 8 carries and he had 7 receptions. So they tried. To find different ways to give him at least 15 carries.
Miles Garrett's a different animal. He was on Joe Burrow ass all night.
It is what it is. But 2 teams that Cleveland 3-5, Cincinnati 4-4 is what it is. Mm-hmm. Hey, let me see what y'all watch. Say it again.
We're going into week 9.
But look, anything special you want to say for this week, Greedy?
No, I do.
Anything, Greedy?
Yep. I got some notes. We going into week 9, right?
Pat, you was about to ask something.
Yeah.
We're going into week 9. The Browns get
yes, sir.
Deshaun Watson back. They get Deshaun Watson back week 10, week 11. The Ravens better be careful. The Cincinnati Bengals better be careful because Deshaun Watson, he's coming back. And if Brissett can keep them on a little winning streak before he gets back, it's gonna be a problem in the AFC North.
Nick Chubb, the Browns.
In the AFC North.
Deshaun Watson is a proven winner.
For sure. The Browns are playing for Brissett. Myles Garrett is a beast. The Browns defense, I think Denzel Ward needs a little bit more help on their back end. But Deshaun Watson with them gives them a punching chance against anybody. They make it to the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. The AFC, if Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady were in the AFC, it'd be different. Like, I honestly think from the Bills, that's what I'm saying. From the Chargers, look, you got Chargers, who else? Fucking, even if let's say Broncos. Yeah, Chargers, Broncos, even Raiders, whatever team.
It's like fucking at least 6 teams that's going to be a game above 500 that might get into the playoffs.
That will bust your ass, fuck around, then be playing their best ball at that time. Like the Giants' 2 rings that Eli Manning got, all of them were off of wild cards. The niggas was playing fucking best ball at the right time. They peaked at the right time. That's just like my Niners did last year. We peaked at the right time. We went in last year at this bye, we was 3-5. So that's what I'm saying. Right now, going on what happened with us, I'm happy being 4-4 with all these fucking injuries. We're going to peak at the right time again. But to sit at the top, though, the Bills, you are going to be putting too. Hey, Tom Brady couldn't do it. Peyton Manning couldn't do it by themselves.
And you really about to say that Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, they're going to be able to just run through the whole thing by themselves with no run game? I don't believe it. When I was a kid, I believed it. No, I'm saying that's what it is now. They didn't go get one. They didn't trade and get a running back. That's what I'm saying. They're still going to get.
They're right here with the pieces they got. They didn't get no game changers. None. They're riding with what they got, except for the Tony. Tony is a big game changer for the fucking Chiefs. That's the name. But that Naeem Hines shit for the Bills, nigga, they got the same shit. They game changers. Tre'Davious White coming back. Watch.
Hey, keep those same words. You said the same thing about Tua and what's the name, low key. So keep those same words. Naeem Hines is true. Naeem Hines is true. I'm telling you the truth.
All right. Greedy, you got any other notes?
I don't, but I do got this to say.
Go ahead. Drop a gem on us, man. You always got something to say. Go ahead.
To all the youngsters out there, man, ladies, young men, the rap game ain't your only outlet out the hood. Watch who you listening to. Watch who you following. Watch who you getting encouraged by. Watch who motivating you. Watch who inspiring you. All right, because your education is everything. Education first. A lot of y'all youngsters trying to hop in this rap game, and y'all doing it all wrong, and y'all get knocked down real fast. It's getting ugly. It's ugly. It's like the rap game is the streets. There's nothing wrong with having this. Knowledge is power, and power is knowledge. When COVID hit, they took everything away from us, even rap, sports, everything. But one thing they didn't take when COVID hit, and take this. And one thing COVID created was a bunch of great entrepreneurs out of that too. So go to school, be a leader, don't be a follower, man, and watch where you're taking your body. That make any sense. Watch where you are taking your body.
Don't let your cup overfill, man. Can't let that cup overfill. You let that cup overfill, everybody going through the same thing. We're trying to live.
Absolutely. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. For real. I know it's love. Shout out to my dog City. He was trying to jump on. Our internet a little slow today. Got a lot of stuff going on in the spot. So I wasn't able to get him on. But he was definitely here. He was in the comments. So I appreciate you, my bro, for being here as well. Appreciate y'all for always tuning in. Y'all know it's nothing but love. So I appreciate y'all. Until next time, have some conversations. Weekly NFL recap. We just recap week 8. Next week, week 9. Please tune in, like, subscribe. You know what it is. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. One love. Peace.
Already, one love. Peace.